What's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Cajun, also known as the Cajun Gamer, and today I have a very different video. It's going to be more of a helpful, tips and tricks kind of on CSGO. I'm pretty much, by the title you can already tell, I'm on Dust 2, and I'm going to give you a little bit of tips on, how to set up your own private match, but it's going to be helping all the oppers out there, all my Kenny S's in the silver leagues, that kid that we're going to be saving this round, but nope, I'm still going to buy an op. I'm just going to help out those people, tell them where to sit, where my preferred places are to sit. And, of course, not a pro player at all, not even close. Not even close to DMG. I struggle to get out of MGE, but this warm-up is going to be ending, and I'm going to teach you how to just, do the basic things when I join a game. First of all, we're going to start up a private match, obviously casual. And then first thing we're going to be doing is pressing the developers console. And then we're going to type in kick underscore, or we're going to do bot underscore kick. And that will get all the bots out of the game. Once we do that, then the only thing left is really the time. 2 minutes left. That's not enough time if you're going to be practicing a smoke or practicing a nade spot or anything, your aim accuracy, warming up with bots. So what you're going to be doing is typing hitting that key again, the tilde. And then you're going to be typing MP underscore round time underscore diffuse space 60. And then we're going to hit enter. And then now you want to go and call vote. And then we're going to restart the match. So basically the last thing I'm going to be doing is going to be going into developers console and typing MP underscore start money space 10,000. And that will enable that. And then the last thing is going to be MP underscore restart game space 1. And this is going to restart the game. Going to give me 10,000 right off of spawn, no bots, and we can get into our video. The first spot we're going to be checking out, guys, is going to be right at T-spawn. If you get a good spawn right here, it will be a very easy pick. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be hugging this wall. Obviously, if they're on this side, normally that's majority of the silver players peek. They peek right there from this side instead of going back and then crossing over. So when you peek right here, they have to fully show their body on the right side. So if you get right here, they have to fully show their body to even get their reticule on you. So if you just hold this corner right here, you should be good to go. Another thing, if they start hopping, a lot of people, majority of people, hop across right here. So if you want to pre-aim, I've gotten a bunch of kids by just pre-aiming right here. And once they hop over, I'll just, imagine their body's going through here, taking a shot through there. And normally tagging them, sometimes I'll get a kill, very rarely. Now, a good spot for a defensive opper right here. If no one's going A long, this is a very nice corner to hold. Even back here, I find it's harder for them to hit you back here. They're going to be pushing right there because if your teammates start creating a ruckus in the middle, a great spot to sit is right here. People like to get very aggressive when your teammates don't push A long. Right here is a great op spot. You can easily just take a shot at them, kill them, line up multiple enemies if they do push out. Making our way towards mid, a very nice peek. If there's a teammate calling out, there's an opper in mid. If you have an op to counter that, a very nice peek would just be a simple just peek to look for the head. Many oppers try to sit back there. Normally, that's where I sit, and I'll be showing you. I like to counter it by just showing my head right here and just slowly peeking, making sure no ops are watching the top of mid, and then I can slowly push up. And if I have someone in front of me, they can hurry up, run over there, flash the person while I watch mid for anyone rotating towards cap. Now this spot right here is very tricky. Ops do the majority of ops on A long do like to sit at this corner. So a great way to do this, you have to be very accurate to challenge an opper if a teammate calls them on corner. Or if you just know that this team is very consistent with their ops being right there. A very great thing to do is jumping really doesn't help because you see how it blurs your lines. So the best thing is just to probably walk. It still blurs it, but it doesn't blur it as much. You don't get that initial kickback to where you can't shoot. Just pre-aim where you think it's gonna be. Like to aim, you don't just aim right there directly. if you know you're going to be walking out towards towards the end, you want to pre-aim it like towards this motion right here. So if you know you don't obviously walk out there like this and try to move, you just pre-aim and just try to hit him. You have to be very quick. If your flicks are good, you'll normally get the pick right there. Now there's really no help. Pit is pretty self-explanatory. I don't like to use any of these. Not many people know this spot. Back here, very nice area to, you know, catch the enemy off guard. I see a lot of like lower ranks not even taking advantage of that spot. Very out in the open, but it catches people off guard. Also, I didn't learn this spot until I was later in the game. Spot right here, this little railway gives you a nice little peek. Maybe if someone's head glitching right there or some sort, but that's a very useful spot. Car, I know there's a double boost right here. You can always get your teammates. I don't have a person with me, but you can get your teammates to squat right there or crouch, and you can see over the wall, getting anyone pushing into A long. A very helpful spot when you're going onto A site and you actually have the bomb planted. Planting the bomb like right there, so they don't plant it on this side. The enemies can't like rush cat and, you know, easily get a defuse. A very nice spot, a very old spot actually, is right through here. You can see if anyone is like, you know, rushing cat. You can barely see him. You can see him through here. Basically, you can wall bang this if you want to and get that shot. As you can see, you might leg them if you hit them like correctly up here. I believe you can get a shot, but this is just a nice concealed spot. You can see if anyone's running. They really won't be able to see you. Another great spot for watching cat is through this bar right here. Actually, you can easily see the it gives you a nice point of view on anyone pushing cat. Very quickly, you can just take a shot, fall back, jump down there. You'll lose a position, but you'll get away with your life if you do miss the shot. But it's a very advantageous spot. I keep on using that word, but that's great. Definitely one of the spots you use almost every game. Now, as for the CT side, it's a little bit scarce with the spots. Of course, you have the A-long spots, but for the most part on this side, the biggest area of AWPing is going to be the middle. It's pretty much who's fastest. I definitely don't recommend coming back like in the middle. This is just the easiest spot where most AWPers chill. I recommend coming up towards the front and easily getting a quick pick. You can jump across and look. Normally I see a lot of pros doing this. It's very easy just to, like, you know, just glance. It's hard to see if you don't have really good eyesight, but you can just easily see, like, even that right there, you can see just a quick jump across will tell you if they have any AWPs watching, give you a little bit of recon. Peeking, as for peeking, do not peek in the mid. It would be better to come up here and take a quick glimpse. You kind of just aim where you think you're going to stop and then easily get him right there, right there. Even most of the teams don't know this. If they have anyone in suicide, that normally means that they're going to be pushing cat. So I like to drop back. If I see anyone suicide, I like to drop back towards Humvee. And obviously you have a very good position right here. But to counter that spot earlier in the video, you just let your crosshair sit right on the edge, because snipers like to slow peek that. So what you do is you just sit right here and hold your crosshairs right there, and they'll practically walk into your crosshairs. AWPs aren't really helpful on B. It's very close quarters. I want to say the only place I would like to say it's helpful is watching right here. Obviously, this is the biggest spot. Everyone knows about this AWP, very long range right here. You can also come right here. Very useful. I've never found it, or very useless. I've never found a very good use for this. But you get a teammate to sit right here, crouch, jump on top of them, and you can see over this wall, and it'll give you a good view on the CT. Obviously, they won't expect that. Another one of these tips, a very big mistake of people coming, like say I was in a gunfight at A-long, and I decide to take bomb. I have bomb, and I'm running over here, and he has an AWP. So I'm like, you know, hiding. People like to like smoke this off, and they're like, all right, we good. but there's a very good chance that if that AWPer is good, he can see over the smoke and easily shoot you in the back. So best thing to do is if you have bomb and you're taking it B and you have that smoked off, it depends how good of a rank you're playing. If you're playing LEMs, obviously you're going to get shot from right there. But if you're playing like, you know, Gold Nova 2, not many people know this, just come up to window. It's just an easy, secure way to take the bomb and plant it, get that money for your team. I believe the final spot for B site is actually going to be one of my favorites to use during a game, is just to come right here. A lot of people hug that wall right there, but some people get very passive when they push this site. They take their time. They like to come to right side and you just slow peek onto site, try to get one taps of anyone sitting right there. So right here is a very advantageous spot. It very much allows you to get these AK one tappers trying to get the AWPer off of site. Obviously once they start pushing you, it's going to be very hard to hold the site. Normally I'll have a teammate sitting right there or behind here, ready to kill anyone, to provide support for the AWPer. And concluding actually is going to be a very nice spot back of here. They can't really see you from B-tons. This is a great spot if you're trying to challenge someone, or if you're trying to save. Actually, saving is very commonly found in this spawn. If you have anyone pushing right here, it's a nice head glitch. Easily get a kill or two right here, but then they can't see you from B, so you can just pop up right here. If you know that T-spawn's clear and everyone's coming like the exit frags, you can come right here and barely just see the top of their heads. You can just move left to right, opening your range of view. And that's pretty much it, guys. This has been everything I've learned so far playing Team I just said Team Fortress 2. All I've been learning from CSGO, just from picking up, not really watching pro teams that much, not really getting into the competitive scene, but it's just been what I picked up. I'm only MGE. I know these spots are probably basic, but this is just to help out the younger, like more unexperienced team, not necessarily younger, but more unexperienced players to CSGO. Kind of spots that I wish people would have told me when I played Dust 2. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed and have a great day.
And there's a fire that I won't slay. There's a fire but no fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight. Oh, so tonight is another one.